Marshall's going to do a prayer for us.
Lord, we come to you today. Thank you for this beautiful day, and thank you for the Easter holiday. Lord, we thank you for the freedoms we have to serve you and in this country, and we thank you. Be with our soldiers overseas. Be with us as we go in this meeting. Give us wisdom. All these things we ask in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Jerry?
Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'll go ahead and get started, and I'm going to start today. I think I've got the longest list of stuff to go over, and so I'll get started on that. A few weeks ago, a representative from the Ambassador company for books sales came in my office, and the city has been doing this for many years in the past, where they sponsor a book drive, and what it does is it gives every fourth grader and every second grader in the local school, like here in Rainsville, it gives them some books that they need, and it's free to them. And so anyway, we checked it out real good with Cornerstone, Plainview. Everything's good about it, and they were happy to do that. Now this is $854, and it's for 2 years, so it's $427 a year. So anyway, I'm going to bring it to you for somebody to bring up about the books to pass it. The next thing I have is on my list is next Monday I'm meeting with Kim Irwin, and she has been working on the possibility of a grant to help us with Ranch Road in Rainsville. And so we're meeting next Monday at 10 o'clock in my office. And so I need the authorization to sign a contract with her to move forward with that grant to help fix that road going down to Paragon, which is down Ranch Road. They're building on, and so since in the city with her working with us, if somebody's building on and they're adding employees, then she's got ways of getting grants to help either fix sewer problems or road problems or many other things to help that business out. So we're meeting next Monday for that. Okay, the next thing is a resolution, and it's going to be resolution 0417 2017A, and I'm going to explain a little bit about this. The back to school tax holiday has always been in August. This year they moved it. It's going to be in July. And so we have to go ahead and get this done, ahead of time so we can do the back to school tax free holiday that weekend. And so that's what this resolution is for. So I'll be bringing that up, or letting somebody bring it up. The other thing that I have is at the wastewater treatment plant, we've been having truck issues down there. We've changed the motor out in one of our trucks down there a couple of times. Just seem to have problems with it. And so there's two parts of this one right here, is to purchase a used truck from the state off the state bid for $16,975, and to the other part was what? To get to get rid of the old truck that's down there, and I've got a piece of paper on it somewhere, I just can't find it right now. But anyway, I'll be bringing that up to buy this new truck and to get rid of the old truck and put it out and sell it or whatever we can get out of it.
Which the truck's running right now too.
Yes, it's running. We've put a motor back in it, but we've spent quite a few $1,000s on it, and it's still knocking. So we're gonna just get rid of it. The next thing I have is we're having trouble with two computers in the city hall. We had Genesis Computers to come and look at them, figure out exactly what we need to run the programs that we run in City Hall. And so the total for those two computers is $1,789.90. And so I'll be bringing that to buy two new computers.
You say that was both or per each?
No, both, two computers. There was the surplus.
Yeah.
There's the paper for the surplus. I mean, it was mixed in with other papers. The next thing I have, I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. Mr. Charles Coffin is going to retire, and his retirement date is effective May 1st. And so he will work, yesterday was his last day. So we're gonna take up his retirement tonight. Somebody will make a motion to accept his retirement. He's had some health issues, and he just wanted to go ahead and retire on out, so we'll bring that up and pass that. The next two things I have is the hiring of a police officer. We're gonna be replacing him, Mr. Coffin, and that will be Chris Phillips. He will be starting as a police officer effective May the 3rd, if that works out for his, to work out a time with where he's at now. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. And then the next thing I have is to hire, I went through the interview process on both of these, to hire a grade 4 operator for the wastewater treatment plant, and that will be Brad Willingham. And his start date, if it works out with his, will be May 3rd too.
Where's he coming from, man?
He's coming from, I think his is Board of Education.
It is.
Okay, Mr. Tahiri,
Yes,
you got anything?
I think you done covered everything except police cars. We're just gonna talk about the police cars tonight. I think we got two that needs to be parked, got over 200,000 miles on it.
They're right at 200,000.
Yeah. So, we was wondering if you wanna go with the cars or trucks, or we just talking about it tonight, see what you all think about it. What kind of vehicle we need to replace them with, and I guess we have to put it on the bid.
We'll have to either buy it off the state bid or bid it out, one way or the other. And I checked on the state bid with the local, you know, like one company around, and they only had Tahoes and trucks. And so I didn't get to go on and look at other places, but that was just one location that I checked on. So I've got a little bit of stuff I've got to do about this. I've got to find out about financing, you know, how we want to finance it and all that. So to buy two vehicles. Hopefully over the next week or so, I'll have most of that worked out.
Well, let's wait till next council meeting, then we do some researching and
Yeah.
see which way we want to do it and find out about the
Yeah, we
financial.
just need to bring back some prices and see what we come up with.
As far as the Tahoe, there's one Tahoe is coming on the state, DOT. They ordered a new one, and this old one's got, I think, 70-some thousand miles on it. We'll probably put our name to the list if we can purchase that Tahoe for a police chief.
Yeah.
Because the one he's driving is getting pretty old too, isn't it?
No, sir, I'm actually driving the Tahoe that we do have. I put Detective Tidmore in it because it's an unmarked. He can't work investigations out of a marked unit. So I've been driving that Tahoe. Assistant Chief Weekly's vehicle has almost 80,000 miles, I think, and Detective Bowen's is right there with it, about 175, 180,000 miles.
The Ford Expedition.
What do you think about the vehicle like Powell's got?
The Ford Interceptor?
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of good things about them. They have had a few issues with them, but they're cheaper than the Tahoes, and they're actually only 3 foot smaller as far as cargo space in the research that I've done.
Well, what we need to do is get some prices and
Yeah.
different different vehicles and bring them back to us the next meeting and let's.
Are we dead set on Tahoe expedition?
No,
No.
no, I'm talking about cars,
Cars cheaper?
I'm talking about cars and all, and let's look at all of them.
When
I'm
we bought
talking
the
about
Tahoe,
second-hand Tahoe, not brand new.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying in general, are you talking about cars versus Tahoe?
when we bought the Tahoe, it was right at $1,100 higher than the car.
So let's just get some prices and come
Yeah,
back.
do you want me to get the prices, Mayor, or is that what you're wanting to do yourself, or you want me to do that?
Now, you can get them and just bring them to me
Okay,
on,
I'll do that.
out here on Wednesday, and we'll look at it. And then we'll kind of go from there.
That's all I got to know.
Okay. All right, Mr. Byron.
Mayor, we've got the hand-me-down Explorer. It's been handed down for years. We're gonna surplus it out tonight. We're gonna purchase a 2012 ST 14780. It's a 2012 4x4, 55,822. There's miles on it, it's 16,450. So I'll bring that to you tonight.
Okay.
Other thing I want to remind everybody is I think the chief and them is in up there at Carlisle on Church Street. I
Yes.
think that's working pretty well.
So far, that what we've noticed today, yes, sir, it has.
Okay, good deal. I should make it a lot safer for people coming up to that intersection.
And I did make a post on the department Facebook page with a picture of the intersection and telling everybody that that was in effect today at 9 a.m. and that way to help get the word out as well.
I saw it this morning, Sherry.
That's all I have, Mayor.
Most everybody I talked to's been pretty pleased with that, for that stop sign. I think it's gonna make it safe.
All the comments on Facebook, the post was, hey, about time, great, we love it. You know, it was pretty positive with the citizens that was commented on it. So.
Anybody's in that neck of the woods, I mean, it's pretty much a nightmare.
Brandon?
Won't really have anything to spend money or do anything. We're just gonna, we had our first big tournament last weekend. Field of Dreams had a BPA baseball tournament, and there was over 3,000 people come through the sports complex last weekend. So I mean,
Very good.
it was full. We got finished up with that. And then another friendly reminder, this weekend, Friday and Saturday, is the county tournament for the Cap too. So it'll be held at Collinsville, but that gets underway. And that's all I've got there. And I'll make some of your motions.
Okay. What about, you mentioned the cruise in last time? Or how big it
Cruise
was?
in, well, we did, and we had, basically, we didn't advertise much for the cruise in because it was the same weekend as the Rod Run. That was actually our first. We had 43 cars last weekend, which Fort Payne was established for that when I talked to some of them for the non-advertisement. But I met with several people from Fort Payne food vendors and got everything lined up. So, and inflatables, I talked with Gary Hartline, he's gonna have the inflatables set up for us. And the second Saturday in May, they claim it's gonna be really big. Like I said, we've done got the vendors lined up for food and stuff, and I wanna make it known that we're gonna try to close the park at 12 o'clock. So I need help with the police department on that because it's gonna be full, and we don't need everybody that's down there. If they, I mean, we're not gonna close the actual park. I mean, they can park at Bevel Center and walk in the park, but we're gonna close this gate.
What date is that again, sir?
That would be the second Saturday in May.
So the 13th.
Yes, sir.
Our reserve officers should be on the road by that time, and I'll have them down there as well.
Okay.
Just for presence and for walkthroughs and such as that to help y'all out and do anything that y'all need.
The first thing that Fort Payne asked us, Mayor, and I was meeting with some of them, and they said, what are y'all gonna do when the park's full? Where are you gonna spill over? Because by the way, Fort Payne's talking about that we're not gonna, he said you may get by a month or two, but he said it'll grow to where there's no room. So we're gonna have to maybe look at either a spillover to the Bevel Center if they're not busy, or I've talked with Gene Wright from Broadway, and he said we could spill to their big parking lot. So I mean, it's just gonna be something to look at. I mean, it would be, but I said I don't know if the Bevel Center's gonna be. If it's rented, we can't take up their parking lot. So, just something to be thinking of to do that. That's all we got.
Well, I've got the surplus here
Okay.
for Councilman Byram's Ford Explorer. That's really all I got. I just want to remind everybody to be cautious when you're burning. I know we've had some field fires, and just be cautious. And if it does get out of hand, please call us as quick as you can. It can get kind of crazy, as Chief Wright can tell you. So just want to caution everybody, but that's really all I got.
Okay.
Just a resolution and rocking and rolling.
Good. Okay. You're still gonna turn it out. Sir? You good? We're been talking to Sarah today. It's getting time to hire some summer workers down at the library. So me and her will be working on that over the next few weeks and get that situated. So, all right. Good.
Everything's good?
Everything's good?
Everything's going well?
Chief?
Citizens Academy's doing very well. We're in our third week of that. They seem to be enjoying it very much. Tomorrow night, if y'all would like to come out, it'll be 6 o'clock at the police department. Investigations will be putting on a mock crime scene for them to help investigate. Kind of give them an idea of what a detective does. The reserve program is, I'm really impressed with this group of reserves. They really have a good attitude. They really want to learn. Their first training is actually Saturday the 22nd, where we'll be doing their first training there, and then they will be qualifying with the whole department on their firearms on the 28th. But really good group of guys.
How many you got on that program?
There's 9 so far. That's about where we want it. It's not too big, not too small. And like for events like, for your rod run and stuff, this is where they're gonna pay off. Because we're not having to bring officers in to do it. We can put reserves down there with one officer, and they can really do a lot for us. So,
We meet too in a couple of weeks to get situated for the farmer's market too.
okay.
So that'd be another good place
Yeah.
for them.
I mean, there's so many benefits that they're gonna have if it's properly ran, that we're gonna really, but, I mean, other than that, everything's running well. Mr. Byron, we had the county bring the road crew up and do 35 from city limits at Mountain, all the way to Powell city limits, so 35, the median, everything should be ready for your guys to start mowing. And obviously, people are still gonna throw trash out, but we're trying to catch them. We haven't had any luck yet, but we've got the trash picked up for y'all at least to get you a good start on. So it won't make such a big mess for y'all.
I seen that tractor in Bush Hog pull out today.
Yeah.
On the reserve officers, will that list, is there any way we could get like a list?
Sure.
The public,
I don't have it with me, obviously, but I can get that for you.
Are you wanting to volunteer?
No. No. Volunteer.
I was just checking. I knew you was Marshall. I thought you might have been doing this.
I'll wear my fires.
Josh, you got it?
No, sir, I'm good, thank you.
All right. Tim?
Well, I was thinking, Chamber of Commerce got our Administrative Festival Day luncheon in 9 days. Bevel Center wise, I don't know, really think of anything. Mary may think of something. It's about 9 weeks to Freedom Fest too, I think. Sandy's been working on Freedom Fest.
She gave me a list today of the different things that's going on in Freedom Fest, and yeah, she got a lot of stuff going on.
Hey Tim, the bathrooms are done, right?
Pretty much. There's a few little things like toilet paper holders and stuff that we need to add, but got us 100% besides that.
Yeah, well, excuse me. You heard anything about the doors?
Doors, I haven't heard nothing about the
You heard nothing about the doors yet?
Oh, no, they took Mary to the swimming pool. They said it is on target to open the second, it would be ready to swim, they said the second week of May. So it'll have water good to go. So I think it's Labor Day. It's their first day we open, Memorial Day. It will be open and be good to go. I'm trying to get hot. I don't like it hot.
Yeah, me either. All right. Nothing else? All right, we'll take a break. About 20 minutes. We'll start off with roll call. Marshall?
Here.
Bijan?
Here.
Ricky?
Here.
Brandon? Jerry?
Here.
Everybody's here. Okay, what about, approving the minutes?
Make a motion that we approve the minutes of the last meeting.
Okay, we got 2 minutes. We got a minute from the 4th and 3rd and the 4th and 7th, so we did
I'll do
the 7th.
Fourth and seventh.
4th and 7th. Okay, I have a motion to approve the minutes of 4th and 7th.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Make a motion we approve the minutes for the 4/3, 2017.
Okay, have a motion and a second. Who
I'll
said?
second.
Okay, motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, carries. Okay, I'll just go down my list and they can pick up, you know, the different things. The Ambassador Book Company, we need to approve to sign that contract for the books. So whoever's got that, make that motion.
I'll make a motion to give the mayor power to sign the ambassador company's book set.
Okay.
I'll second it.
All right, we have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. The next thing is, Kim Irwin's coming next Monday, the 24th at 10, and we're gonna work on the Ranch Road project for Paragon. I need the,
I make a
It's what?
motion, we give you the authorization to sign a contract with Kim Irvin to work on an economic development.
I'll
Okay.
second.
have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. On the next thing is the back-to-school holiday tax resolution. That starts on Friday at 12 a.m. and goes through, that's July the 21st on Friday and goes through July the 23rd on Sunday at 12. So I need a motion and a second on that.
I'll make a motion to give the mayor the power to sign the resolution number 4/17/2017. Is that all or
A.
A?
Hey,
I second it.
okay. We have a motion and a second for the tax holiday resolution. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. Now, this, next thing I had on my list, and I'll just go down, is the purchase of the 2014 F-150 four-wheel drive for the wastewater treatment plant. Yeah, somebody's got that.
It's good.
Okay. You wanna make a
I
motion?
need to hire you to sign.
No, I'll just make a motion.
I'll make a motion that we purchase, Ford 2014 F-150 four-wheel drive at a cost of $16,975.
Is that paid out of the sewer fund?
That will be paid out of the sewer, and it's coming off the state, this is trucks that's coming in that the state's been using, so they're on the state bid list, so.
I second it.
All right, we have a motion and a second to purchase the 2014 truck. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. The next thing is purchase 2 desktop computers for City Hall. We have got some issues with 2 of those computers, and they're needing to be upgraded, and so
Just two computers.
it's I think it's $1,700 and something for 2 of them.
$17.89 is what you
Yeah,
said.
okay. All right. Somebody wants to make a
I'll
motion?
make a motion, we purchase 2 desktop computers at a cost of $1,789
For the city hall.
for the city hall.
I second it.
All right, we have a motion and a second to purchase 2 computers for City Hall. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. Somebody's got this surplus, the 2007 Ford truck that's at wastewater treatment. It's one we're gonna get rid of, and that money that we get out of that truck will go back into the wastewater treatment account. So,
Make a motion, we empower the mayor to sign resolution 04/17/2017C.
I second it.
have a motion and a second to surplus the 2007 Ford truck. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Okay, the next thing I have, and this is a recommendation, after going through the interview process, I'm putting forth to hire Brad Willingham as a grade 4 operator for the wastewater treatment plant. He'll be starting at the starting pay for a grade 4 operator on the pay scale.
You need that in a motion or a second?
Need it in the motion?
I'll make that in the motion, Mayor.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second to hire Brad Willingham for the wastewater treatment plant. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
I abstain.
Lisa?
Family.
Okay, all right. Okay, the next one is to hire a police officer, and I make a recommendation we hire Chris Phillips at $13.83, which is the middle of the scale, and it will be, he'll top out in 1 year. So I make that recommendation.
I make a motion we hire, Chris Phillips.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to hire Chris Phillips as police officer. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? One thing I want to say about these two right here, their starting dates will be, unless they change it or something, should be May the 3rd. May the 3rd on both of those.
Yeah, put that in there, sorry.
The next thing is Charles Coffin is retiring, and his effective retirement date is May 1st.
I have a paper here if you want
Okay,
to read it,
yeah,
Mayor.
go ahead.
It says, retirement for Charles Coffin. Said, it was a great regret that at this time I tendered my resignation for Rainsville Police Department due to health and medical reasons. This resignation will be effective May 1st, 2017. The last day that I will be able to work will be April 16, and I will finish out the next 2 weeks using up my vacation time. It says, I have enjoyed the time I have been employed with this department and wish the best to each and one of you. Sincerely, Charles Coffin. So I make a motion that we accept Charles Coffin's retirement.
I second it.
We have a motion and a second to accept his retirement, Charles Coffin. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. We got all your stuff here. Okay, Bijan, you have anything that I didn't cover?
No.
Okay, Ricky?
Mayor, I'm gonna buy 2012, off the state bid list, the same situation. We have the money in the sanitation department. The bid spec on it is 14.7 ST, 14.780. It's got 55,822 miles on it for a price of $16,450. I put that in motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to buy a 2012 F-150 Ford truck. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
That's all I have, Mayor.
No, yes, no, yes.
Surplus.
We got it right here.
I got the.
Eric's got
Those are
it.
good.
Okay, all right, moving on down the line there. Mr. Freeman?
We're good to go, Mayor. We don't have anything.
All right. Derek?
Make a motion to empower the mayor to sign resolution 04 TAC 17 TAC 2017 B, surplus to 2004 Explorer.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to surplus the 2000 Ford Explorer.
And this money will go back into the street department as well.
Go back in.
Sanitation.
Sorry.
Yeah, that'll be fine. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Mayor, I make a motion that we pay the monthly bills.
Second.
Okay. We have a motion and a second to pay the monthly bills. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Aye.
Second.
I'd like to open that for discussion, Mayor.
No, they want to leave at
I
5:10.
promise
Let's do
we'll get out of
this.
here 10 after, so there's 10 after.
All right, we have a motion and a second to adjourn. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right. Hey, our next regular meeting will be May the 1st.